Hi, welcome to Roller Pilates. Today we're going to focus a lot on balance. And I'm holding this towel because we are going to be sitting on the end of our roller, and sometimes people find that really hard. So having a little towel like this or something this thickness, just to place right on the end of the roller for that time might be a good idea. So you might go grab that. We're also going to stand a little bit today, not a whole big long standing sequence, but we haven't worked out our feet or worked on our balance in a long time. So we're going to take a little bit of time. So I'm going to do standing today and again in 2 weeks. So I want to just bring it back a couple times so I can just move us from a safe stance to a little riskier stand because we haven't done it in months. And that's really important. But first, we're going to start with the hip crease opener and the upper body opener. Our MFR is probably going to be shorter today than it usually is, but because I want to really work on balancing today. So let's get started with that so we can get through to the other stuff. So I want to remind you how this one goes. This kind of a complicated setup. People have found it complicated. It's easier to explain in person, honestly. So your roller and your mat are beside each other. One knee is on the mat, one knee is behind the roller. You walk your arm forward, letting your hip crease or your groin muscle right on the edge of that roller. The other leg is up beside you here. Your foot is flat in the back to begin, and I just want you to let it sink into that groin muscle. Really make sure you have a position there. Let it sink into that for about 4 breaths. So big inhale, exhale. And again. Good. And again. Keep going. I have got it. One thing to do. And again. Just hang out on there. Sorry, guys. I'm having that spasm in my foot. So I'm going to put this stuff on it. I'm going to start off. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So you've got that in there. Now I'd like you to take your foot and flex it into the floor. Your eyes are straight down. You're not gripping your arms at all. You're just relaxed, right? You're not leaning on your shoulders. So back and forth inside that coordinates. Good. The foot is in the floor. You don't have to push it really hard. You don't have to strain that foot. Good. Just roll around in there and open that groin muscle. Now, one of the things that we know is the groin muscle affects the back, the legs, the hips, all of our joints in there. So we really want this to be released. And it gets pushed all the time. It gets compressed all the time. It's how we sit. We use it when we walk. It's just impossible to take it out of action. So if you've ever pulled a groin muscle and you've tried to rest it, then you know the pain of it, right? All right, we're going to do about 4 more of these. Back and forth. 2 more. And last one. Now stack your hands and put your head on your hands and flatten your foot. Now, you're going to take a small leg curl just over. You're going to keep your knee on the mat, just over the foot over the knee. Do that for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hold it here on 8, and you're going to lift the knee off the mat for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it up there, and then drop the foot toward the other leg for 8. 1, 2, 3, keep it high. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now drop it as far down as you can. Let the knee drop to the floor. Let the foot reach over. You're going to keep that leg turned, the knee outward and the foot inward. And then you're going to roll inside that groin again for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I want you to release your hands and take your chest all the way down. Then you can place your hands back under your head. So now you're going to straighten the leg out and lift it off the floor. So now you're going to roll your or bend your leg as close to your glute as possible. Take it in and one, in and two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, and hold it here on 10. Just really squeeze it. Now, we're going to lift that knee up, bring it up and down. 2, keep facing down. 3, feel that push into the roller. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now the knee goes toward the other leg again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it in. Let's do a little scoop. 1, 2, 3. Open up that muscle. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now toward the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Bring the leg to center. Lower it down. Perch on it again. Come on back up onto your elbows, and we're going up and down. Again, just working in that position. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now from here, you're going to come on over onto your hip, opening your arm and other leg and down for 8. 2. Nice. 3. Good job. 4. Nice. 5. 6. 7. Nice. And 8. And hold it right there. Just hold it. I want you to take 4 breaths here. You can move your hand forward. 2, 3, and 4. Bring it back down. Now I'd like you to roll down to the middle of your thigh. Take it down and 1, 2, soft leg. 3, might come up onto your toe, but you're not pushing it into the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now from that groin to your belly button, up and 1, 2. Not a lot of pressure, right? 3, trying to stay in that structure. 4, nice. 5, 6, yeah. 7, nice. And 8. Now stay right in that groin muscle. Bring that leg up. Can you grab it with the other hand? Can you grab it with the other hand? Good. And hold it right there. Really, really open and release it down. So come on to your knees. You might feel a different alignment here. Mine is a lot longer now. So now we're going to go over to the other side. Same kind of setup. So, take off Brewster's blanket. Same setup. Come on down. Again, don't grip your hands. You are soft-footed right now. And just leaning on there, you're breathing, and you're just getting yourself open into that muscle. Now you're putting your foot into the floor and coming up and down, just really continuing to open. They're going to feel different on each side. This one feels a little sore because this is the side of my hurt hip. So it's connecting to something that might inflame later on, but it'll go down, it'll be fine. 3 and 2 and 1, and just hold it there. Good. Now you're going to stack your hands, flatten the foot, and you're going to do that leg curl over to over the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold it there on 8. The foot goes in, knee goes out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, shoulders down, 7, and hold it here on 8. Do a little wiggle inside that groin muscle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lower it back to center. Move your arms, take your chest to the floor. Then you can put your arms back under your forehead. Just let it rest right there. Breathe into it. And now you're going to hover it off the floor and curl it all the way into your glute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold it here on 8. The knee goes out and the foot goes in to begin. 2, 3, feeling that one. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and inward. 1, yes. 2, 3, foot's going out, the knee's going in. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there and do a little bit of a wiggle in here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and bring it back up, back onto your elbow, and just hold it there briefly. Breathe into it, and then we do the rotation to the hip. 1, good job. 2, nice, all the way down, all the way up. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, nice. 7, and 8, and bring it all the way down. Nice. Now you're going to roll down to the middle of your thigh. Down, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Slightly up to your belly button. Try not to come off the structure too much. 2, gets to the top of the hip bones. 3, doesn't go all the way to the belly button. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You're going to bring that leg up. If you can grab it with the other hand, that's cool. If you can't, that's cool too. From on the side and hold it right there. Really feel the opening. Nice. And release it down and bring yourself back up onto your knees, and you should feel an alignment between both sides of your groin muscles. So let's go to the upper body. We've been doing variations. Today we're going to do classics on the upper body. So we're going to start with 8 regular ones where you're bridged and your arms are wrapped around your head. There's beautiful sunshine out today. Through my windows and take it up and down. Oh, you breathe a lot in here. Feel like your back needs a lot of love, am I right? Maybe I'm just talking about myself. Nice. Just keep doing it. I want you to not even consider my tempo or anything. I want you to explore your own back. Try to find out if there are any adhesions or any irregular imbalances or anything that needs to be pushed around by the roller. Mine's usually on my right side because that's my dominant side. It's the side I work the most. Yesterday I did hours of food preparation. So that arm got a lot of, that side got a lot of exertion. So today I'm feeling the release. I'm breathing into it. Yeah. So I'm gonna run into the shelves. I'm going to ask you to do kind of a U. So we go down and up. So you go down and up. So you're circling your body, dropping your elbow, and then coming around to a bent elbow, coming up, down, and up. So it's kind of a half circle. And up, yeah, down. It's always good to not just do the grid version of all these exercises. Okay, back to the center, up and down. Really breathe into it. And 4. Now, you're below your shoulder blades. You're going to go to one side and then over to the other. So I want really big movements up here today. Get that back into sequence that will help it release. Oh, that was something. Yay. All right. Last set. All right, good job. All right, up and down again for 4. And then just hold it under your shoulder blades. You're almost done. And lower your glutes to the floor. Put your arms in front of your eyes. Push your legs out. Go over into the forward. Right. And cover yourself up. All right, we need to stand up. Now, I'm going to get your legs awake before we just haven't been using them in the last few seconds. So let's just try to do it. Let's kind of loosen our legs up by doing our feet to begin. So we're just going to come here and roll on our feet, sides. I want you to, again, explore for yourself, your sides, your heels, your toes. I want you to do that. So just get that all the way up. Nice. All right, let's do the other foot. I'm having a lot of trouble with this foot, so I'm not really sure to be able to do this. There's a big swell right here. I don't know what it's from, but that cream I was telling about the other day. So the thing from the doctor, that really helped. And the heel and the toes, right? And then I want you to just kind of lift your knees up. Just 8 of these. Just loosen up. 4 more. Last 2. All right. All right, so step behind your roller. Have I done it on the gym floor before? I don't know if I have. One leg up. Get your head toward the ceiling. Feel light. The other leg up. Oh, that's good actually. And let's get ourselves parallel. Just hold it. Don't do anything. Just feel it in your instep. Feel your lift toward the ceiling. Look at something across the room from you. Like I said, we're just going to do a little bit today, and then in 2 weeks, a little bit more until we start to build back the balance that we used to have when we were doing this like 3 times a week. All right. Shoulder blades down, head over tailbone. I really like what I'm feeling right now. Making my foot feel better. My achy foot. All right, step down. Now I'm going to do a little like what we call the stepper version. So you're going to come up with one leg, lift the other, down, and then the other. Lift. Good. And again, this is just a beginning, and later on we'll be able to hold it longer. Right now, we're just going to rediscover the roller under our feet. Good. Nice. Just use those arms because they help. Last set. and lift and down. All right, let's stand on it again. If you can, now this is kind of a request that doesn't sound hard, but it might be. Try to start with the leg you would normally start with, right? And then bring yourself up. See, that feels different, doesn't it? All right, head over tailbone. Nice. Just roll in that instep. Nice. Feel the legs extend. I know for some of us this is very painful because we don't have a lot of opening between the foot and the knee, and we don't have that flexibility of the instep, but it does make the legs feel better, right? Nice. Now I'm going to ask you to come down again, and then I want you to do a turnout on the instep. So you're taking one foot out, and again, you could start with your more comfortable foot since we're doing something different, and bring the other heel toward the inside. You could do this really again, and just hold it right there. Oh, there it is, and hold it right there. It doesn't get to tuck into the instep, which is why it's a little harder to get. But once you're on there, it's easier to stay on because you have more foot on the roller. So hold it right there and just feel it. Nice. Now, can you straighten it out while you're on the roller? There you go. Let your heels drop off a little bit. There you go. Great job. And then let your toes drop off a little bit. Part that hurts, that pull of my foot. Nice. And then we're back to center and just step off. Okay, that's what we're going to do today. So, yay. So let's get down to do some other balance exercises. This is stuff I was telling you about at the beginning of class that you might need this towel for. So if you have a little towel, the reason I took the hand towel is it doesn't get caught under the roller. It's, it's smaller in size, and you're not going to get too much bulk so that you're completely out of position. So we're going to sit on the end of our roller right here. Let me scoot back a little bit. You can see more of it. So it should be, should be right on the end. Your legs out in front of your knees, head over tailbone. We are feeling our alignment, right? Feeling the strength of our body right here. So I want you to put your arms in front of your eyes and come back for the count of 4. So it's 1, pull the belly in, 2. You can keep breathing. You don't have to hold your breath. And 4. And then I want you to breathe 4 times here. And then bring it up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do it again. Now, this time we're going to do 8s. Take it back for 8. 1, so your smaller moves. 2, 3, so 4 should be halfway. 4, hold the belly in. You want to hold on to that back. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now breathe for 8. Look through those hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it up for 8. 1, everything's increments today, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, right? Now, you're going to come back for 2, 1, and 2, and then what I want you to do is flatten your hands across. 2, 3, 4, for 8, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come back 2 more. 1 and 2 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Thumbs to the ceiling. Then sweep yourself up and then curl over onto your legs. All right, I'm going to get you ready for the first balance exercise. That was just kind of getting you acclimated to feeling that roller and getting yourself into the balance position. So arms up, come back 1, 2, lift one leg off the floor. You're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Just hold it. Don't grip with the other leg. 30 seconds. I'm not kidding. Yeah. Good. All right. Got to hold that balance. So that means breathing. Only 10 more seconds, not so long. You still have that pretty good bend in there. 4 more seconds. And lower it down and bring yourself up to lift. Right, so head toward the ceiling. We're going to do that with the other side. Can you see everything? Kind of hard because my mat is dark and so are my clothes. I'm going to move a little bit over here on the carpet. Come back 1 and 2. Lift that leg off. This one's harder for me for 30 seconds. Good. And it's harder because I can't take the weight on my knee. So I got to hold on to that knee so I'm able to do it. So I got to find support for my knee while I do this. Good. And then 10 more seconds. You're going to have to tell me later if you felt it in your standing knee too. Good. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Pull yourself up. Okay. We're going to come back and we're going to do some movements here. So come on up. Take it back. 1, 2. You can lift that leg off. You're going to take it out for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And lower it down and bring yourself up. Good. Now we're going to go to the other side. Lift it up. Bring it back. 1, 2. Lift off. 1, 2. And I got to support my knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And lower it down and bring it up. Now we're going to take it to that extension. It's not going to be a full flat out. It'll be a flat out with a little knee. And we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. So inhale up, bring it back. 1, 2, take it out and extend it. And here goes your 30 seconds. And you'll start to feel this in your hip as well. Good. Hang on to it. That's 10. Nice. And there's 20. That's 10 more. 5 more. And lower it down and bring it up. Okay. And I know I'm going to have to hold the knee on the next one. So bring it up, take it back. 1, 2, leg is out. Take it to the almost out position. And here goes 30. You really got to breathe and hang on to it. This one is really being a little crazy, but I'm going to work on it. It's just the weakness of the knee that's making it hard. All right, 15 more seconds. 10 more. And there it is, bring it up. All right, so now we're going to take ourselves off the parallel. We're going to take our leg out to the side and hold it, okay? Inhale up, it's only going to be 20 seconds. Go back, 1, 2, lift the leg off, take it out to the side. Now, if you need to, put the arm under there, but it'd be great if you could just hold it. Try to center your body, don't let your body rotate. You're almost there. And then bring it in. That was 20 seconds. That wasn't long at all, right? All right, inhale up, take it back. 1, 2, and hold this knee while this one goes up and out to the other side. I can feel the knee just kind of move when that happens. It's not like this at all. Putting pressure on the side here. Last 10 seconds. Good job. And then bring it back to center and bring yourselves up. And now what we're going to do is take it into a motion out to the side of the tent. All right, just like we did with the push out. So inhale up, come back. 1, 2, take it up. Next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring it in and pull yourself up. Nice. Inhale up. Take it back. 1, 2, take it out. 1, 2, 3. It's better because it adds energy into my body. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring it up. All right. We are almost done. So now we're going to go back and put our hands down. All right, so we're going back 1, 2, put your hands down and the legs come up. Now you're going to touch and touch. You can feel the transverse abdominal really working through this. 3, this is for 10 sets. Try not to rest on your hands. 4 and 4, 5, good job. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, both sides. And lower down and hug. Yeah. Now, we're going to go all the way down and do our alignment. So we've got 2 minutes on the roller. I'm going to take my tongue out, rock my body all the way down, separate my hips from my rib cage. I'm going to bring the arms around to the side. And from here, we're going to take 2 minutes. I suggest some deep spinal breathing during this because we just held our body so tightly that we want to do some upper body release. So get it right down the middle of that spinal canal and just get some deep spinal breathing there. Your arms, don't let yourself lean on your arms. Nod your chin down. You want to be comfortable but supported and aligned. We have 1 more minute. You're going to feel that air just move up and down through the middle of the vertebra. Only 20 more seconds. Can you bring your legs to tabletop and then cycle up? Open them up with action. Yes. 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch. 6, stretch. 7, and 8. Slide off. Okay. I want you to pull yourself up to seated and come onto your knees. And then we're going to open up the upper body because we're holding us for all these last exercises before we go down for our bottom stair. So we're going to take it out and just hold it there in child pose with your arms, your hands dangling off the edge of the roller. Stay there. We're going to stay here a little bit longer than we usually do. And then curl up and put your fingertips into that reach position and then take it out again. And really stretch it. Now from here, I want you to lean on the outside elbow and stretch into a simple side stretch. So you're raising one side of your body up, lowering down. Hold it in the middle for a breath, and then to the other side, open. It's not a big open, but it's getting there. And then bring it back to center, and then bring yourself back up. Good. And then you're going to lie on your mat with your roller next to you. And that move. And that move. Look at my floor. All right. And then we're going into our lower body. Our finale, right? So put it under your feet, bring it up. And I just want you to sit with it under your hips here for a second. And then just drop your knees side to side. You're massaging those hips. Just let those legs drop sides. Give those hips a nice big release. Yeah. All right. Now one leg to tabletop, the other leg to tabletop, and hold it right. I want you to bring it in and squeeze in your chest, toward your chest, and then release back to tabletop. Take a nice deep breath there, and then squeeze again. Take a nice deep breath there. You might have to keep rearranging your roller a little bit in case it rolls. And then just one leg in, dropping the other one down, holding it there, pointing that extended leg, and then unfolding this leg into the stretch position. You can massage your groin muscle. It's had a lot of action today, so it's probably super open. Relatively, everything's relative. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Open that knee. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. We're going to hold that for 30 seconds. I want you to breathe into it and continue to explore micro movements to see if you can get any more extension out of it, any more lengthening or straightening out of it. Good. Just breathe into it. About 30 seconds will pass. Put your hand on the outside of your foot, come down into half baby pose. Continue to point that other leg, push that knee down and really feel it. I'm going to give you 20 seconds here. This doesn't kill your knee. I want you to take the foot over toward the other shoulder with knee bent. You can do that and just hug that leg toward your chest. Now, this is really hard on the knee. So if this is not for you, it's not for you. Just go back to your stretch. I don't want you to damage anything or move something that shouldn't be moved, right? We're not into that. Good. And let's bring it back up. And we're going to do one more of these long stretches. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. You're probably getting more distance now. And here's your final 30 seconds on this side. And keep breathing. Look straight up to the ceiling. You don't need to be looking at the camera at this point. You want your head to be in alignment as much as possible, right? Great. And you're going to change and bring that other knee into the chest. Breathe into it. Really stretch that other leg out to that nice strong point. Giving you about 20 seconds here. I'm feeling so many stretches. All right, release it into the stretch. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower, and hold it right there. 30 seconds. Keep exploring the length, keep exploring the movement and the breathing. All right, half happy baby pose right here. And that's going to push down, really lengthen, really feel that separation. I'm going to do that 20-second thing here. All right, you can go back to your long stretch or hug that leg in front of you right across. The foot is over toward the other shoulder. That's 20 seconds. Great. I love feeling the rotation in the hip. That's where I appreciate it the most. All right, bring it back to a regular stretch. Big inhale and exhale lower, and big inhale and exhale lower, and one more. Finding new length, new distances. Here we go. Last 10 seconds. Bringing those legs together at the top and bending the knees. You're taking the curl away from us on the roller. Grab onto that roller. Feel that spinal twist. Now I want you to extend the top leg just to take it a little more distance. Take it back to center, over to the other side. Chest still stays to the center. Once you get it there, extend that top leg. All right, just felt something new move. All right, moved everything. Stack them, bring them back to center, and open up the legs. Just let them drop, 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 drop. Soften your knees and then extend them. And you'll feel some life. And then let's do that. Or a helicopter. Washing machine helicopter. We're always swinging something, aren't we? Nice. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let them float on their own. And soften those knees and bring it in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One leg, the other leg, one leg down, the other leg down. Lift up, take it out from under, and curl it all the way down. Hug those knees. Again, and release. Now, put your legs into butterfly position, hands under the thighs. Nice breathing, relaxing, calming. You did a lot of work today. Close one leg forward, the other arm forward, come on up. Let's find our seated position on the floor, wherever you can get yourself into your sit bones in a aligned way. Lift, lift, lift. Take the tape off your hands, not understanding where it came from. Take a nice deep breath, breathe it up and down. 2 more up and down. And last time, thank you everybody for coming to roller Pilates today. We did a lot of MFR for the hip and the groin. We did balance. We did a lot of balance and we had an excellent stretch.